as free as the wind blows.
Johnny, what the hell is that flying over the US at the moment? Well, may you ask, Johnny. A lot of people have been asking that question. It's a bloody Chinese surveillance balloon. Yeah, a spy balloon. It seems to have just bloody drifted in over the US mainland there, and it's just floating around, observing.
News, the Pentagon says a Chinese spy balloon has been seen flying over the United States because
China caught red-handed lying about its giant spy balloon hovering over America.
Here's a bloody good question, Johnny. Why don't they just shoot the fucking thing down? Thing is, Johnny, wouldn't you think they'd just shoot the bloody thing down?
So why the hell hasn't Joe Biden shot this thing down yet? Defense officials have advised the president not to take it out, fearing it could cause debris to fall and put people in harm's way.
Any potential debris field would be significant and potentially cause civilian injuries or deaths or significant property damage. So again, this is part of the calculus.
Oh, what a lot of bullshit. As if the US is ever worried about fucking damage to the civilians. I mean...
And we'll continue to monitor it. We'll continue to review our options and keep you updated as able.
We don't want any balloons landing on someone's barn. They wouldn't worry about a fucking debris field if you and I went over there in a Cessna, Johnny.
And how big of a threat is this blimp? We have no idea. America's spy balloons can carry suicide drones and deploy them to take out targets on the ground like a floating hive with killer bees. So how do we know what the Chinese have in their balloon? This could be a test run for the Chinese. They float a balloon out here just to see how we react. If they know Joe freezes at the first sight of a balloon, the next balloon might be filled with another virus. Pop! Droplets all over. We're all on ventilators again. Now, how do we know the next balloon isn't loaded up with bioweapons? Just a little seepage over Nebraska. There goes the heartland. Why are we letting them get away with this?
Now, it makes you wonder what's going on over in the United States of America. What's the mentality? I mean, they do all sorts of shit. They fund wars overseas. They do all sorts of crap. They treat their citizens like shit. But when there's a spy balloon from China floating above them, they don't want to shoot it down in case they hurt somebody. Hurting somebody has never bloody bothered them before, Johnny. Christ almighty. I've got a feeling. So it appears not only can you fly a bloody balloon or some sort of aircraft anywhere over the US and not get forced down, you can also, if you want to go and live in the US, all you have to do is get yourself to Mexico, grow yourself a bit of a beard, dirty up your clothes, and just walk in across the border.
Our borders are open to the south, our skies are open to the north. China pumps in poison, slithers in a little virus, makes love to Swalwell. Now they're watching us from the sky? All of a sudden, Big Brother's Chinese?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about all that pesky bloody visa stuff and bloody passports and all that sort of applications and money and waiting 3 years. You just go and do it that way. Oh, Jesus. But I reckon what they should do, I reckon they should get some bloody Ukrainians over. The Ukrainians? And give them some weapons, and they'll shoot the bastard down for the US. Well, I suppose they have been doing all the fighting for the US recently. I reckon the Ukrainians would shoot that bloody thing down like that. So why don't they get a couple of Ukrainians over, get them up with a fucking missile or something, and the Ukrainians will shoot it down. And the Ukrainians would shoot that bloody thing down like that. And so would the Russians, I reckon. In fact, I reckon most other nations would. Although it floated in above Canada, they did fuck all about it.